I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. And I sure do love my job. Yeah. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. And I sure do love my job. Yeah. Yes, I really love my job. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. Oh, I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. Yes, I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. Get firmly rooted. So let's get firmly rooted. Let's get firmly rooted. So let's get firmly rooted. Oh, I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. Let's get firmly rooted. Firmly rooted. Let's get firmly rooted. Yeshua, 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 Yeshua. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. We're disciples that make disciples, that make disciples. We are disciples that make disciples, that make disciples. We are disciples that make disciples, that make disciples. Let's get firmly rooted. Firmly rooted.
Hey, Rooted Men, good morning. Happy Thursday morning. Pastor Tom, Firmly Rooted Ministries, and we're digging into Psalm 139. We will finish it tomorrow, I believe. And sorry about the late start. I got involved in answering some school board emails and doing some things and lost track of time. So apologize for that. Bert Reggiani, good morning. Ken Gooch, good morning. Dr. Stump, good morning. Oh, by the way, Dr. Stump, I learned last night that Sarah is often spying in on our men's devotion, and so Jennifer is John for about 10 minutes while I do devotions, and Sarah is now Steve. So how's Steve doing today? Just want to know how Steve's doing. Oh, gosh. Love you guys. So Psalm 139 takes, this is an amazing psalm. And these verses that I'm going to read today are the only ones that are not underlined. And it's because I've always wrestled with where in the heck has David's mind gone, right? He's doing this amazing treatise on his relationship with God and God's with him, and pondering how intimate that relationship is and how close it is and how much God is just an amazing God who perceives everything, understands everything. We don't have to worry because even darkness is not dark to him, and he becomes overwhelmed that he's been created in the very image of God and that God's thumbprints are on him. And then all of a sudden, if only you would slay the wicked, O God. Away from me, you bloodthirsty men. They speak of you with evil intent. Your adversaries misuse your name. Do I not hate those who hate you, Lord, and abhor those who rise up against you? I have nothing but hatred for them. I count them as enemies. You go, David, because he's going to get right back to the other subject in a second. And you say to yourself, where did that come from? Right? And I think we often think that these Bible writers are like people who would write a book, a textbook. You know, you got editors looking at your textbook, you got people evaluating, you know, hey, you kind of drifted off there for a minute, you got to put that in a different paragraph, in a different chapter. These are prayers. These are spontaneous thoughts. This is like Paul journaling. A lot of people journal today. They get out a blank book and every day they're journaling thoughts before they go to bed, maybe things going on in their lives, their jobs, relationships, whatever. David's a king. David is not just somebody who goes to his meat store or his grocery store or whatever every day. He's the king of a nation. And so he is constantly, every single day, aware of the threats. Not just his responsibility to take care of Israel, but the threats. Threats both physical from other countries and even within his own country, but also spiritual. And so all of a sudden, it's almost like that part of David clicks in. Right? It's like when we're praying or thinking about something and all of a sudden, squirrel, we're thinking about something else. It doesn't make it wrong. It makes it human. It makes it human. And so I may go back and underline this now that I think I understand it better. David is just being David. And he's allowing a little bit of David to squeak out. Saying, God, there's enemies. There's enemies to you. There's enemies to your truth. There are people who will lie about you. I mean, look at it in our devotion yesterday at 8:30, Jesus is casting out demons and healing people, and the religious people say he's doing it by the power of Satan. I mean, right in front of their eyes, people are getting healed and demons are coming out of people, and their response is, yeah, he can't be doing that with God's power. He's doing that with satanic power. You and I face enemies too. There's always crud going on. There's always stuff going on. And so as we're praying about things, our lives, our relationships, our jobs, all of a sudden our minds go to things that are more negative, things that are attacking the church, things that are going crazy out there. And so what I want you to realize is that don't read this like a textbook. Read it like you're opening up someone's journal. And now you see a little bit of David who's saying, I need you to be a warrior for me, God. I need you to be a provider and a protector for me, because there are evil people out there with evil intent, and they are anti-you, Father. They're anti-you. So yeah, this is why I think in Ephesians 6, Paul says that we have to put on the full armor of God. And one of the things we have to have is the shield of faith, because the shield of faith is going to absorb all of the flaming arrows that Satan is going to shoot at us. You notice that the thought is not he might do it, he's going to. What if we woke up every day realizing we had better put on the full armor of God, because Satan, as soon as we get out of our front door, is waiting, just waiting for us to have a crack, for us to have an opening where he can shoot an arrow in. And our faith is supposed to be blocking those attacks. So that's it. Hey, Israel's son from Haiti says, good morning from, good morning, everyone. God's blessings on your day. Have a firmly rooted day. Oh, you're doing my closing already, Israel son. Hey, all right. Maybe we're going to have you do these devotions sometimes. That's all I have for you guys. Have a great day. Make it a firmly rooted day. And may someone see Jesus in us today. Peace.